Hey, and welcome to the Loto's Interdimensional Spacepod, your destination for some of the most fascinating groups, individuals, and events in the multiverse. It looks like you're heading to a Halo ring today, to learn more about the Banished. You know, I might come with you guys for this flight. I like that Cortana and the whole idea of AI running things, you know? Anyway, it looks like your flight is now boarding. Good luck!
Welcome aboard, everyone. This is your captain speaking. We're expecting a rather bumpy flight to Halo Ring Installation 7 today. And as a quick reminder, if you encounter any flood during our trip today, we're going to be leaving you behind, so good luck. Please ensure your seatbelts are now fastened as we'll be entering warp drive in 3, 2, 1. Halo Ring Installation 7. Let's take a closer look. On the bloody battlefields of the planet Argolis, a proclamation was issued. A proclamation made by a legendary brute warrior that his people would no longer be used as cannon fodder in a meaningless war. This warrior was Atriox, and he would go on to found the mercenary faction known as the Banished, scourge to the Covenant and UNSC alike. Whilst initially little more than a loose group of raiders and pirates, the Banished would go on to become a formidable force capable of going toe-to-toe with galactic heavyweights. This success was partly due to Atriox's belief that feuds between species were a futile thing. This mindset allowed the Banished to bolster their numbers with warriors, criminals, and generals from various species. Brutes, elites, hunters, and even humans could be found fighting side by side within the ranks of the Banished. This was not an entirely harmonious society, however. Most of the Banished troops were veterans of either the Human Covenant War or the Great Schism conflict between Brute and Elite. As such, rivalry between species within the group were common, with the charismatic Atriox acting as the only thing preventing a brutal civil war within the faction. As a rebel Covenant group, a majority of the Banished weaponry and equipment were salvaged or stolen from Covenant forces. Gravity hammers, chopper assault vehicles, and marauder tanks were common sights within Banished war camps. Whilst in the skies above, the Banished maintained the stolen CAS-class assault carrier, the Enduring Conviction, as their flagship amongst a formidable fleet of other ships. Following their early years of expansion, after their split from the Covenant, the Banished eventually launched an invasion of the Ark, a powerful forerunner installation responsible for the creation of the vast Halo rings that spread out amongst the galaxy. In the year 2559, the Banished came into conflict with the human UNSC ship Spirit of Fire, fighting for possession of the Ark. The ensuing conflict would see the destruction of the Enduring Conviction and the construction of a new Halo ring. This new ring, known as Installation 9, would become the new battleground for the conflict between the Banished and the crew of the Spirit of Fire. The UNSC would emerge successful from this conflict and send Installation 9 towards the Milky Way, carrying a distress signal whilst the Spirit of Fire stayed behind to continue their fight against the remaining Banished. Atriox would eventually escape the Ark via a portal to the planet Reach, abandoning many of his troops in the process. In late 2559, the Banished would launch an ambush on the UNSC Infinity around the Halo Ring Installation 7. This conflict resulted in Atriox defeating Master Chief Petty Officer John 117, and the Banished would go on to occupy the Halo Ring, now with the UNSC forces scattered across Installation 7. It is up to a battered and bruised Master Chief to mount a last-ditch defense of the Halo Ring against the Banished forces. Will he succeed, or will the Banished reign supreme? Well, we'll just have to wait a little bit longer to find out. Until then, I've been your captain today, Captain Rick, and I'd like to thank you for choosing to fly with us. Please consider hitting the subscribe button down below to become one of our frequent flyers, or click on one of our other videos to book your next flight with us. We can't wait to have you on board with us again soon. But until then, catch you next time.